Hold on.
Yeah, press the little
Yeah.
square.
Yep, I got it. That's what she said. Touch the little
Yeah.
square.
I'm not going to eat when I come on the show.
I'm just
here?
about
I'd
to.
be tearing.
The Drone Ranger's in.
You the man, Joe.
Running around.
Man, Joe.
Did Sean not come over to the new stream? Did he like? Where's he? Oh wait, I'm on Top Chat. That's no good.
That's why.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking what's up, Max? See what Rigger put? Be like a double when you do when two dogs get stuck at the
They get
at the
stuck
ass
together.
together. Yeah.
Oh, Rigger. I can't believe
Yeah.
This is not
We're
good.
coming in with the
Fucking
zingers.
Yeah.
This is just not good.
Hey, Rigger. That was classic, man. Fucking hell.
Hey, it's Matt.
Live.
Does anybody trust these
Salem
things
is
anymore?
possible.
Did you
where
see
at?
our 360 live? That was pretty weird.
Is that Matt
Yep.
himself?
Yeah, he started talking 360 and just threw it right over his head.
Matt, do
much
you
for
trust these things anymore after all the hoopla about them?
I don't know if he has any of those.
Like,
They're
froze up
sketchy at
here.
best. They've had a
Yeah.
lot of problems with your stuff just vanishing in the thin air. Poof.
Now, Joe, there's a difference. You're talking dwarfs. We were talking midgets.
Yeah.
Little people. We're talking little people. Isn't that the proper term, or is there not a proper term?
Well,
I think Oompa Loompas and Munchkins are no longer approved
Yep.
terms for like.
Yeah. Yeah. We're
But
not allowed to
dwarfs
use those
are-
terms.
Aren't dwarfs in
Oompa
between midget?
Loompa Doopity-doo. Sorry, I learned a lot as a
what-
kid from the Oompa Loompas, though. They were
Yeah.
very.
What is
educational.
smaller, dwarf
We need to find out.
or midget? I think midget's the smaller.
Gnome? Can we call them gnomes if they have beards? Are they gnomes?
A dwarf is an extremely short adult, less than 58 inches tall.
Okay.
So a dwarf's
58.
smaller.
58.
We
Well, that's
lost
under
that.
5 feet then, because 60 inches
She'll
is 5
fit right
feet,
underneath my desk.
so- Oh, here we
Right
go.
underneath. Never mind.
Tim starts smiling or whatever. His eyes roll in the back of his head. We'll know why.
Yeah, Rigger, it's because there's only two of them. If you come over to Justin's, this is why I highlight all the chats, because I'm live, he's live, we're all restreaming.
Yeah,
the chat's
I've
not acting-
gone live too.
The chat's
Yeah.
the chat's not acting up. I'm just restreaming Justin.
Yeah, if you come over to my channel, Rigger, there's a whole bunch of people in the chat.
Where did
Yeah.
Matt go?
We lost him.
They lost him.
He keeps popping in and out.
So, by the way, I attempted to disassemble the Mavic 3 again today just for fun, and now the camera doesn't go up and down all the time. And now it just doesn't flat out move at all. But so I guess it's got to go back somewhere to like be sorted out. Sounds like a new main board. So I mean, what started off as just a cheap arm with a motor has become now like, replace the arm. replace the
Expensive
motor.
fuck up.
Yeah.
Just did, bro.
So my advice to you people out there is,
Oh, shit.
yeah, I think I'm Mr. Smarty Pants, but now I better just have a deep pockets, because just send the thing in to get it fixed. Don't even try it. It was just
No, you should have just. Did you watch enough YouTube videos?
No worries.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I watched the teardowns, but dude, it was just shouldn't have done it. Should have just I had it all arranged with Drone Nerds to send the thing in. I had everything I needed. Just send it in, let them do it. Would have been fine. So anyway, I'm just saying, yeah.
Oh,
What?
fucking
I know.
Rigger's here.
Hey, he's
Joe
kinda
said
gray.
when
Rigger's
Nice.
gray.
RM is here.
He's great.
Joe.
He's great.
Oh Jesus, shut the fuck up.
So it's a good thing I still have my Mavic 3 Classic, which I like better than Mavic 3 anyway. But I kind of want the
Okay.
Mavic 3 as a fallback. I'll have to get that thing up and
That's what
running.
she said, Joe.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Yep.
He said when your wanker is bigger than them, that's just not right. Hashtag not fair.
Hashtag
Yep.
tripod.
Oh
What's
god.
up, Drum Builder? How's it going, man?
Hey,
Hey,
Jim Bill, I
Jim
haven't
Bill.
seen him in a while. Haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, come on, dude. Now you're gonna have wonderful dreams when you go to bed.
I got
tonight.
droning going on the classic crap again.
Exactly, man. You'll be thinking
Whatever.
about
And
it.
yeah, he's gonna
Fucking
be
your head.
dreaming about a midget, and he's gonna wake up dry humping his pillow. Just-
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I hate it when that happens.
Oh, that's the worst when you're having like a really cool, like almost like a wet dream, and then you wake up
Come
and
on,
realize
Jim.
it wasn't real.
Jim, give me
Yeah.
another
They
Pee
go-
Wee Herman explanation as to why your drone's better. I know it just is.
Hmm.
It just
That's
is.
it. It just is. That's it.
There's no rationalization,
That's
no
That's right.
backing of his
It is.
opinion, which is it's a pure
My poor
opinion.
wife.
Is that what you call your pillow, or I don't know?
Those aren't pillows. From
Oh my
Planes,
god.
Trains, and Automobiles. I'm sorry, that's fresh in my mind because when I flew into
Okay,
St.
no.
Louis, do you guys know that St. Louis Lambert Airport is where they filmed that scene for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Like when Steve Martin didn't get his rental car and he got dropped off.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
a
guys
good
were talking about that though.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Remember y'all
filmed.
saying that? There's the link if anybody in the chat doesn't have it and would like to pop in. Say hey.
I talked to the
Oh,
Avis people.
Lordy.
Said, can we do that scene? Can we like reenact that scene? Would you guys be okay with it, or do we have to like blur out the Avis thing? And they kind of weren't like okay with it.
Oh lordy. What's up, Mew? How you doing, bro?
Yo, what's up? Did you see what
Yeah.
Drum put in the chat?
Who?
Drum
Who did?
builder.
Yeah.
But that right there.
Oh my god, I must have missed that one. Jesus Christmas.
We apologize to anybody that read that. Is that
Don't apologize
disclaimer
for
at the
nothing.
start?
It's wet.
All right.
Hello. Christ.
There's a disclaimer at the start that said the views of this panel don't necessarily
They're not a reflection of the
a reflection of the
Drone Gaming RP.
the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. this chat does not represent the views of Drone Gaming RP,
And
or whatever
and
the
panel
legal term
members.
is. Yeah. And the
Oh my
panel members.
god.
Innocent until proven guilty
That's right, by the court of law.
by a court
Yes.
of law. Chris, what's up, man?
I think it's over online.
And if anybody missed it, I actually added some new emojis from last night, and I put a Twinkie emoji in there.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
No.
Lori is chomping at the bit to put some shorts up on our channel. She has some stuff that she wants to put up, and I won't let her yet.
Well, see, you worry about the long videos and just let her
Yeah,
do
you
shorts
worry
I'm gonna let her
every
do
day,
the.
bro.
I am Justin. I'm gonna let her do the shorts, but not yet. The timing has to be right because
It's all about the timing.
it's all about the timing. So we will. Yeah, the time will come.
Every woman I've been with, they always said that to me.
Especially the one under your desk.
Especially the little person under his desk right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, feed me, feed me.
Don't bite. Motherfucker.
So we're split
Oh, my God.
between northern and southern hemisphere right now, 50-50.
Yeah, that's the southern hemisphere there.
No,
Never
wow.
mind.
And we're even like, north, south, or however you want to go around the room.
We got the southern
What's up, Jules? How's it going?
southern stars.
Yeah, you guys, your toilet's flushed the other way.
That's what she said.
It's true.
Man, I have to pay extra to get them to bite.
Did you guys show the video of the toilet, the kit that like the Simpsons had to make the toilet flush the right way?
Jesus, Rager.
Yeah, that's just not right. That's
Not
not right. I was thinking about how the drone world is connected to your channel, Justin, and it's all because if you were a gamer, you're probably better at flying a drone just because you're used to controls. I would think.
Yeah.
Right?
For the
Make
most
you
part,
more-
I mean, that's one of the reasons why
independent.
some of the military drones, they've designed the controllers after gaming controllers.
because
Because
it
of that.
just like makes it more intuitive.
Right. You might remember you're bringing some 19, 20-year-old into the military. You hand them one of these or hand them an
know
Xbox controller, bro. They're going to
exactly
jump
what to
right
do.
on it.
Yeah, I know
Mm.
exactly what to do.
Because the thing is there's there's 2 or 3 main button mapping layouts that most people use for gaming. Depending on which year the game was made, some use a little bit different on the mapping. But generally it's the same across the board, you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's not hard to readjust that and repurpose that for something else.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they have gamers doing the drones.
Yeah, well, they have an edge. You have an out of the box, they have an edge.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, dusty old dude like me can catch up, but it takes time. Like, I don't know if the bridge porn was the best in that video though, Tim. But the
I liked it.
the tower
liked it.
porn, the tower shot, I'm very proud of that one tower shot where I kind of orbited and went up.
Yeah.
That was pretty goddamn epic in my opinion. But hey, well, we all have our moments. That was good.
It was cool.
I'm proud. Cool
I
tower.
looked it up. I looked up that J. Philip Wren.
Yeah, the architect. I couldn't figure out where he went. I know where he went to school. Did you figure out where he went to school? Because I was looking for it.
It was in what's the name of his hometown? Or fuck. Hold on, I'll look up again.
He wasn't an MIT guy, but Alan, the guy running the elevator, he was cool as hell. That guy was cool, and his buddy there, they were just cool.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you on that, Rigger. Everybody's got their preferences on controllers.
Yeah, I think like because Xbox and PlayStation are similar but different, right?
Dude, see, like I can use either one, but I will prefer Xbox way over PlayStation.
Okay.
It's just, to me, it's more ergonomical, and it's just more comfortable when you grab it.
Just makes more sense to you, maybe too.
I mean,
Or just
I
the
don't
way
know.
it just feels more like
it feels better to me.
bigger
But that's
controller,
just
isn't
my
it?
personal preference.
Yeah.
Isn't it physically bigger?
Well, for the most part, I mean, the newer PlayStation controllers are pretty beefy. The
Yeah.
PS5
I mean, the
ones.
original the PS3 that I have, I'm way behind the times because I never play it anymore. It's pretty compact compared to like an Xbox controller.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
you showed us pictures of her by the.
What am I missing?
Is that
Boston
really what he
Beach
titled
State.
his show?
What?
Oh,
yes.
God.
Can you believe
Really?
that shit?
It's because everybody's trying to do the clickbait shit. That's why.
Well,
Yeah.
Because you notice Bill from Coast to Coast was
See you,
the
bud.
one that originally, later Drim, was the one that talked about this 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? He had a show about it, and he was like asking people what their opinion was on clickbait. And of course, Ken's got to do the same fucking show last night,
yeah.
covering the
Yeah.
same topic like he was copying his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JD.
Yeah.
And-
Bill gets very frustrated by that because like Bill's he's pretty quick to come up with good stuff, and then everybody just dupes him. And it kind of bugs him, and he's like really into the community too, and he gets really frustrated when like people do that kind of stuff. And
Like if I was gonna do that, right, I would be like, well, let's go ahead and start the conversation off on where Bill's chat was talking about this, and then I would start talking about it.
I don't.
But I
Rigger.
would make.
Hell no.
But I would be extending it off of Bill's show, and I would give him
Yeah.
that credit as in he
Right.
started the conversation.
Mm.
You know,
But yeah, I don't. You know, YouTube doesn't seem to respond much to clickbait
I don't watch
stuff
them, Rigger.
anymore. It's like, you know what's really weird? The algorithm. Every time one of these, like my premiere today, it finishes up and it goes to some soothing like beach
Yeah.
scene with like waves
Yeah.
washing up onto the sand.
Yeah. I get
Why
that
is
too.
the algorithm shoving this up my ass? It's like
Yeah,
it's the
I've
last
got
thing on the
same problem
planet
every
I want to
time
watch.
finish something. It has to go to a soothing.
Why are they doing that?
I
and
don't
FYI,
know.
we're
Is
not
there making-
talking about Dobo neither. We're not talking about Dobo, the other Ken.
No, Ken
no.
Aaron.
No. But anyway, I just don't understand why YouTube does that. It's like I have
I
zero
don't know
interest in
either.
this, and I can't figure out a way to block it because there's no way to block it. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't want to see that ever. It's like, you know, if I want to go to the beach, I will go to the beach.
Exactly.
I don't need to see that shit. And then it has 96,000 subscribers just to really rub sand into me,
Yeah, exactly.
and salt into the
Maybe we're
wound.
doing the wrong thing.
Maybe, Dom.
Maybe
I
we
don't know.
just need to sit at the beach with
I
a
don't watch.
Maybe
hardly
that's
any
all
of the
you
big
film.
channels.
You just put a camera on a tripod with a good microphone, just record the beach with the seagulls and everything.
Sit
Let it
there
run for like
for-
6 hours and then just let it play. Yeah.
I don't either, Rigger. I don't watch any of the big shows. There's only like 3 or 4 shows that I watch, and that's it.
Jason's at the beach. Virginia Beach. Isn't that for
Virginia
lovers?
Beach.
Oh yeah, he
It's
was
for
on the
lovers.
road. I want to say
Hmm.
that's where he lives at though,
Yeah.
because he was on the road today going to one of his son's lacrosse, not
So I
lacrosse,
wasn't-
fucking, one of
I
his
was-
son's football games.
I was
Yeah.
not far from him when I was in Washington D.C. at the airport. I guess I wasn't far.
What's
What's
up,
up,
fucker?
Phuket?
What's up?
Son of a
And
bitch.
just for anybody that just came into, we are restreaming to Dominic's and Tim's.
Yeah.
The majority of people are over in my chat, so if you don't see people, that's why.
It is kind
A
of
lot
weird.
of people unsubbed from me. Like a lot of people from Facebook defriended
What?
me.
Really? Why? What'd you do to piss him
Oh,
off?
yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Probably just because he deleted his channel and wasn't really doing anything. Some people
Yeah,
will
no,
unsub from you when you do
No,
that.
on Facebook. On Facebook,
Oh.
they done me. I had about
Yeah, but I
15.
thought you deleted your Facebook and then you restarted a new one a while back.
Never did.
No.
Oh, 3 years ago, maybe, but
No,
not really. No, I didn't.
Huh.
Whatever.
Yeah, be a Da Vinci.
so if you want
Da
to
Vinci.
talk to, if you guys want to talk to other people, you can come to my chat or Dominic's chat or Tim's chat. There's kind of people
The
mixed all in.
main chat.
Max.
Thanks, Max.
Oh, suck up.
Yeah, fucking hashtag. Yeah, that's why your girl's over in my chat, Max.
That's no
Mhm.
lie. Meta is a special kind
Yeah,
of
but look what
thing.
she's telling everybody to do.
Oh, Matter's still in my chat.
Good on you, Tammy.
Facebook is horse crap. Yeah,
That's
It
because
really
she
is.
wants everybody to go, so it's just me and her, and they can go over and keep Max busy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Ooh, okay.
What's up, Chris?
Okay. Hello, Chris. Damn.
Hey, Chris.
Chicken brown girl. Oh. Damn.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
really use Facebook. I post a few things on Facebook about my YouTube channel, but you mainly use it for Messenger. Other
do
than
you
that, I don't
find-
really do anything.
Do you find you get
Damn.
better response on a post?
Damn.
Typically, if I post on Facebook just something, and then I post something specific to a YouTube video, the YouTube video posts get no anything. Like either I'm being a dick or nobody sees them. I'm not sure if it's Meta blocking it because like Meta's the algorithm. It determines what it wants to share that you put on your wall.
YouTube, but Facebook is super. Like, if you even put anything that's remotely taken as offensive,
They won't show it.
they'll delete your shit or put you in Facebook jail. I fucking
Yeah.
hate
Thanks, Chris.
Facebook.
I had that happen on a it was in the DJI owners group. A guy asked about DJI's Mavic 2 Pro and like he was looking for one. I was like, "Oh, I have one. Just send me a private message." They locked me out for 24 hours because I tried to sell something on their stupid thing.
Oh, no.
And I was like, "Okay, whatever."
Dude, I got in trouble
Um,
for a Facebook comment that was from like a year and a half ago, just the other day.
That's
Like
so
a week
weird.
ago, I got in trouble for it because the lady said, "We need to defund the police." I said, "Well, who's going to come put out the rape? The firefighters?" And she got super pissed and reported me.
People are so figures. People are so touchy. As I complain, people are so touchy.
But it was a comment from like a year and a half ago,
Mm.
and some girl just now had responded to it like a
that's
week ago. I
really
forgot
annoying.
all about it.
Nice, Tim.
He said he's having
That
a beer.
is- That's frustrating that like what you say today could come back and bite you like a year from now is kind of crazy.
Oh, that was what happened on YouTube too. On my old channel, I posted something political, And about a little over a year after I posted it, it finally got flagged by YouTube and they kicked me off for a week. I wasn't allowed to do anything on my YouTube channel for a week. I could watch other people's channels. I could comment in the comments, that kind of stuff, but I couldn't post anything or go live.
That's so stupid. That's really stupid. Well, I wish I could put YouTube in timeout. I wish put their algorithm in timeout for being so stupid.
Cool cat.
Freaking
What's up, JDS?
blinded by greed bullshit algorithm that they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook catches that shit usually pretty quick though. But they'll get you for like bullying and all kinds of crap.
Yeah. It's
Shut up, Max.
so far what happened on the DJI owners thing is the only time I got kind of like blocked. I think it was but it's because of the policy of the particular group. DJI wants you to buy new stuff from them. They don't want you to be like selling off your stuff to anybody else because that's impacting a sale. It's impacting a sale. God forbid. Wonder how they like my comments about saying like nobody on this planet needs the Air 3 at all. It's like a waste of space. I wonder how they feel about that shit. Because it's the dumbest drone ever. Get a smaller camera. Get a smaller camera because it's better.
Yeah, but they're at the point of market saturation, so
yeah. Just because they got a great deal on the 1/3 sensor or whatever, they bought a boatload of them. They want to put it in everything now. It's supposed to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. What a crock of shit. Anyway, I'll get off that topic. Fly whatever you want.
My personal experience of using all the different social medias, in order, I would have to say these are the ones that are the worst to the least likely to get banned. TikTok's the worst, then Facebook, then Instagram, then YouTube, and then Twitter. Obviously, Twitter, it's hard as hell to get banned now, but in those four order, those are the worst to the least.
I
in my
like
experience,
because you can
Now,
shit post.
If
I
he
just
ended
get all
up with
my anger out on Twitter.
if he ended up with 45 bikes in the end, does that mean 45 of them or 44 of them were chasing him?
Wait, what is this? What am I missing?
Get back here, you click. Get back here.
Oh. Duh, you put the topic right up there. I don't know about MySpace. What happened to MySpace? It kind of dried up, didn't it?
they have turned into a music promotion platform now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Justin Timberlake owns part of it now too.
Oh god.
But they some company bought it from Tom, and we all remember Tom because he was friends with everybody on MySpace.
Yeah, Tom was friends with everybody.
The classic
That's
Tom
right.
picture of him looking at his computer. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
He sold it to a company, and
Was it Warner?
I don't remember, but it turned into
Something
a
like
music
that, yeah.
platform. But there was a company out there about 7 or 8 years after they kind of transitioned, and they were no longer had like the profiles or anything. You couldn't log into your account. There was a company that had backed up everybody's accounts, and you were able to log in through them and download all your pictures and shit you had.
Yeah, back in the day.
I forgot all about MySpace. I don't think I hardly used MySpace at all.
I used it.
Yeah, I never really did. But then I kind of I'm always late to the game. I was late to the game with Facebook. I was really late to the game with YouTube and that's a shame because we all know that, people say you can still make it on YouTube, but I think it's way harder than it would have been if you had jumped in like in 2010. But
Sarah logged into she went through that company and was able to get a bunch of her pictures and stuff from years ago off of MySpace.
Well, that's cool.
They didn't have all of them, but they did have quite a few pictures that she had lost over the years.
If you have an old Google account and you don't want it to go dead, you have to go visit it and freshen it up soon. Before the end of the year, right, Justin?
I think it's December 1st or something. They're supposed to.
So it's even sooner. So before Thanksgiving, make sure you go in and I have one other Google account that it's my original when I first got my first Android phone. I still have that one, and then my mother-in-law's. I gotta wake that one up before it goes to the other side along with her.
Yeah, apparently Google's doing a big old wipeout across the board of their
Yeah.
Google accounts,
That
YouTube.
sucks. That sucks because I always thought like your legacy would be like, your YouTube channel could be your legacy. You're gone, you're on the other side of the dirt, and your YouTube would live on. But now Google's just gonna like make it go like you're dead.
No,
so
no,
your
no, no, no. So
I
so
thought if it
there
was
are,
connected to a YouTube channel, it's still
and there's still protection for YouTube channels that are still making money, even if they're not being actively used. Because obviously why would YouTube want to delete a bunch of channels that they're making money off advertisement, even though nobody's uploading anything? Because it could be a channel
So
that's sitting with a couple million subs that people still go back and watch the old videos all the time.
okay.
My
so
legacy
so
is
that
gonna
that's sorry, Tim.
My legacy is going to be every time somebody opens up a can of beer, they'll remember me.
Nice. I guess what I was wondering though, like, okay, so like if YouTube makes money off your channel, is that different from you not making money off your channel? Because they're making money off of every channel.
yeah.
Well, and apparently too, if the accounts have any kind of like,
Where's the break even for them? Because I know it costs money to have our stuff, to have us holding data or have them holding data for us on YouTube.
Mm.
Clearly, it costs money. So I wonder what the break even is. How many subs and how many watch hours does it take to break even? Is it when you get to like your 4,000 watch hours and your
Valid point, Lon.
subs, or what did I should have read that before it disappeared. What did Lon say?
It basically went along the lines of there are 3 million drones. Oh, there it is. Estimated 3 million drones in the hands of consumers. However, there are 7 billion people on the planet. Market saturation seems a little far-fetched. It's
Interesting.
a valid point.
It's interesting, but it does seem like everybody and their brother, like, is like where I'm in the sandbox that I now play in, just travel.
But at the
vlogging.
but at
They
the
all have-
same
everybody has
time,
drones.
market saturation could be people not buying them because the technology is only incremental.
well, it depends on how much the market's growing to the amount of releases they're doing too, right?
But if it's
I look at it this way,
incremental,
like how many creators? Well, like how many creators are there on YouTube, and then how many of them have drones, or how many? Where are drones
Well,
relevant for like creating stuff? Definitely true in my niche. It's
but
definitely
at the same time, if they're going to bring out something every year and it's only going to be incremental, why would you purchase something then?
Well,
it's
it has
market saturation, not necessarily to the actual number of people, but market saturation as in the level of upgrades.
it has gotten to that point. And now what they're going to do is they're going to kind of like, for a brief period of time, DJI seem to be like letting you, like we talked about the minis and how the mini 1 and mini 2 use this, you could use the batteries from one to the other, going in one direction. And that was like that was a huge thing because that never happened before. And stuff like that. But now we're in a bubble. Whatever. Okay, I'm in a bubble. Who cares? I guess I don't give a shit that I'm in a bubble.
Wait a minute, I'm in a bubble.
Yeah, we're in a bubble. It's okay.
We're in a bubble. Okay.
I'm in a
No
bubble.
worries, Lon. It's all good, man. Seriously,
So
brother.
if we're in a bubble, then we have to burst that bubble.
Does that mean
So
that?
No, I
saying
really.
is-
Does that mean that I get more beer?
Maybe
Yeah.
they're beer bubbles. Do you like beer bubbles?
Yes.
Tiny bubbles in the.
Let's not. No.
That's changing the
No.
Don Ho song to beer for you.
Well, I'm saying, but it
I don't
depends
wanna
on
hear
how
that.
big you can grow that market. There can be 7
Yeah.
billion people in the world, but that don't mean you're going to get the drones in the hands of 7 billion
Well,
people.
I don't know.
You
if the
might
drone,
get to a certain market cap to where it just isn't really growing anymore.
I
It
don't
may
know
be
what
10 million people, it could be 20 million.
we're at a weird point with the whole hobby. We're at a weird point because like if it's a lot of people are like concerned that as commercial stuff like Amazon gonna start using the airspace to deliver packages and crap like that, they're gonna try to squeeze the hobbyists out, and I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, I don't know.
Well, then they haven't done their research if they're
It's an
buying it.
interesting, yeah. I don't see how that's even possible, but I don't want to believe it's possible either because I like flying. So like,
Very true.
Well, and that's
Jules.
like there could be a million drones sold in the U.S., but that don't mean that's a million flyers. That could be
There could be
200,000
50
people with multiple
200
drones.
I know.
Yeah,
I ran into
Multiple drones.
I ran into a woman who was working at the Admirals Club desk, and she was telling me how her husband. She's like, I wish he'd stop buying drones. We have 5 drones now, and I looked at her and I said, yeah, me and my wife have 5 drones too. So
That's the number you want to figure out is how many people are coming into how many people are leaving every year.
yeah, but I think you're right though, Justin. I don't think it's like when you say a million drones, you have to figure that
As
there's
I said, it
multiple
could
drones under one roof is
it
very
could be
likely to be.
50,000. It could be 50,000 people that
Well, I
have
mean,
20 drones each.
well, look at David
I
AZ,
think
right?
3 to 5 is probably
Oh,
average.
I
Maybe.
understand that.
But look at like there's 3 people I can think of: David AZ drone dude, you got
Mhm.
Robert Glazier, and you got
Marcus
Adrian.
Crawford has boatloads
Use a
of them.
calculator.
Yeah, and then
had
Adrian. Those
7.
3 I know personally have a shit ton of drones. Like they
Yeah,
have
I had
every DJI I want to ever put out.
I
Some
had
of them
7.
multiple.
200,000
Were you up to 7,
200,000
Tim?
people with 5 drones
Yeah.
there.
I used to.
Not
I
a
sold
million.
5 of them.
JDS has 150. I'm blankly looking at MKBHD, wondering what the F is that.
Marcus Brownlee. He does a tech channel.
Oh yeah, he's a big
Dom is-
Apple proponent.
Or
He loves Apple.
Lana's called me out for not reading the manual because I admit I'm a guy who does not read the manual. I just try to figure shit out and hopefully not.
No, I don't read the manual on anything. I go straight to YouTube. That is
That's
my
actually that's
instruction.
where I go to. I watch like the how-to video from YouTube from one of the big YouTube
Yep.
channels, like Aldrin or somebody like that, and get the
Mm.
skinny. hmm I'm one of those guys. When all else fails, read the manual.
Yeah, RTFM.
When all else fails, read the manual.
But I mean, just between David, Robert
AZ.
Glazier, and Adrian, dude, they probably have over 100 drones just between the 3 of them,
Mm.
if not more.
I was
Like
onto the
David
sixth
has
one.
some. David has some in multiples. Like he might have 2 Mavic 3s. He might have 2 Altel
You've
Nano
always
Pluses.
got to have a backup.
That I
He-
broke my backup, but yeah, I normally have a backup for the backup.
yeah, and you do too, Chuck. You sometimes buy
Yeah.
multiples.
Well, because if you're out, like seriously, when I was in Iceland, if I didn't have that Mini 3 Pro with me, I was grounded,
Hmm.
man. And it was my fault. It was stupid.
That's a question.
I just
for
think
you,
it's I just think it's hard to figure out what how many people have actually bought drones versus what the actual sales numbers are every year, because there's got to be, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? There's more than, so there's a lot of people out there buying more than one drone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Easy Drones asking about the latest Avata. Lori's Avata is still on the original firmware. She doesn't have remote ID on hers. Mine I haven't ran it in so long since before Iceland. I don't know. I haven't read up. I can't give you a good answer. Maybe Dom or maybe one of you guys knows about
Well,
Avata.
Jim just said
I don't have an Avata,
Yeah.
so I don't know much about it.
Mine's been sitting with an inch dust on it for a while,
Mikey on my channel.
which is a shame because it's a really fun drone to fly. Just haven't flown it.
David said I have an Air 2S, Air 2, too many 2s, too many 2 Light Plus, and 3 Phantoms.
Yeah, Lon, the world's much bigger than the U.S. This is like,
Oh, I
this
was
is-
just using the U.S. as an
Big
example.
yeah. Well, I agree. I mean,
It's a big
And,
market.
and, and not everybody registers their shit too. Let's face it.
yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I'm very
'Cause-
worldly. I've been to a few different countries, but like, is I don't know, more similar than you
that
think.
was AZ's question if he should
Yeah,
update
Jason might know something.
the firmware on the Avata.
I really don't know. I mean, how old is your firmware? Like I said, Lori has the original firmware on Avata, so she doesn't have 10-bit camera working. She doesn't have a 10-bit camera yet because the firmware is not updated, but she also doesn't have remote ID, so she has goggles too. Her goggles too don't need a phone connected to them to fly for now. But I
Yeah, David-
imagine that's going to change soon because when
Hmm.
you know now that remote ID is becoming a real thing, I imagine DJI is going to force her to update. or
There you
not
go.
let
That's
her
what he
fly.
just said. Original, same as Lori.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm guessing that. I mean, I would see how long it goes. Like we're experimenting with lorries too. We're seeing how long it goes. But like eventually they'll probably force you to update it.
A dildo V2.
Nice.
Oh my god.
You gotta get the dildo Integra though.
Yep.
Yeah, Jules, you might not like the music. It's country music, but the guy
What's that?
does it's good videos. Oh, that link I put in the chat. It's it's country music.
I
but
think it's gonna. The
it's
other
all-
thing I think.
Modern country
other-
or like old school, like you play a country and western song backwards, get your house back, your dog back, your wife back, that kind of country western.
Yeah, that yeah.
Okay.
The other thing that I think is going to be interesting is I don't think DJI is ever going to live down calling it the dildo stick or the dildo controller. I don't think that'll ever.
The motion, they called it that?
No, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is everybody's calling
A
it
lot
the
of
dildo
people
stick.
do. Yeah, a lot of people have been
And I
calling
don't
it
think
that.
anybody. I don't think it's. And people are gonna stop using that one. That terminology.
Who cares? Sorry.
Oh, I'm just saying. I just think it's funny that
No, not you. Not you.
permeated.
Yeah. I'm not gonna worry about it. Just gonna like
I'm not worried about it. I just think
keep
it's funny.
on gonna keep on keeping on, I guess.
Yeah, let's all keep on keeping on.
Right?
That's the way
And
to
like,
go.
I mean, I don't know about you guys. I pretty much know about you guys. So you fly drones because you wanna, and like
I actually don't fly anymore, but I still have a
Did
smart.
you really? No, did you really
Go
stop
on,
100%, Justin? Or are you still really?
Yeah, I got rid of all my stuff. I just went into gaming.
Yeah, go
I got
on.
more into computers.
It's true, bro.
Go
It's
on.
true, Jules.
Charge up the spark.
Yeah,
And
it
give a
depends
bit
what
of a
you're
run.
doing with them, right? I mean, for me, I'm using
Oh,
some
that
people
is-
use them as a business. Some guys are
Charge it
Part
up.
107 and they're doing
Go
something
out, have a
serious with them.
fly.
You want to know why I started flying drones? To see
Yeah, why?
everything from a bird's view.
Yeah,
Still got
that's-
the
yeah.
smart.
Because when you're growing up, you always wanted to see how it looked from up there.
Ooh,
In a
Spark.
plane. You get a drone,
But it's
you can see it from a
I
bird's eye
feel
view.
it's a great release.
Jerking off is a great release too, but
Yeah, but you can't do that in public.
no, you can't. There's a law against it.
I think
That's
some
why-
people
yeah, that's
don't
why I
worry
fly.
about that particular law. Hmm.
And it's good for you.
Spark's a fun little drone to just whip around a
Spark
park.
was Spark. I love Spark when I bought that thing. It was a fun little drone, but it didn't. The thing that sucked about Spark was I had 4 batteries for it, and that got me about
I got a Spark.
50 minutes of flight time when it was in the real world. It was kind of annoying.
Yeah, they don't.
Right,
It's. I think
keep
it's
buying batteries.
what 10 to 12
Yeah.
minutes or something like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's that's about right. About 12 minutes. It was fun. It was a cool little drone.
True that, Jules.
The Mini's a million times better though, because since the Mini folds up, it just packs so much smaller than Spark.
Yeah.
But Spark was a tank. You could bounce. Spark was kind of like a Vada. You could like bounce it into stuff and it would just bounce off and live. It was rugged.
It definitely. It's one of the drones that has a little bit of a cult following. I've noticed.
It was cool. I had all the stuff for it too. I had that portable charger. You charged up the battery bank in the charger.
Smart
and
tree.
Spark went into
Smart
it.
tree. Smart tree.
No,
Yeah.
it was DJI's. DJI had one.
I
Yeah.
had a tree.
And it
I had a
actually
smart
it
tree.
was a little bigger than the case, and the drone went into it, 2 batteries, and it charged the drone with the battery in it and 2 more batteries. It was.
I
that was
just had the
really
smart
cool.
tree.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
had
had
Yeah,
the
Dre
smart
was showing us that one day.
Hmm.
I sold all that shit to a guy I used to work with, and I think he gave it to his dad.
But yeah, it's a good point.
What's up,
But yeah,
Jason?
Spark-
How's it
Spark
going?
was fun. Did you ever use the Jedi hand controls, Justin, for Spark?
Yeah, I did
I
with the
played
Air one.
around with the hand gestures a few times.
They never
I did
worked
with the Air.
great, but they were okay.
I did with the Air 1. They worked all right.
Yeah, they're all right.
All right. I had the Air 1, the Air 2,
Kind of
Mini 1, Mini 2, Maverick 2, Zoom, Phantom 4, V, Tiny
original.
Hawk 2.
Ooh, you had them all. The original Air, bought that. That came out. I still remember it came out on the 23rd of January, 2018. I bought that thing when it came out. It didn't fly very long. It was loud as shit.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry, Jules.
And its video range was shit too because it was pure Wi-Fi. But it was pretty. It was a pretty looking drone. I thought it was pretty cool looking.
Oh, dude, the Spark gets horrible range if you use the phone.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, and the RC is better.
If you don't use the controller, it gets really bad range.
Yeah, but like Air with the controller used to like, I'd have it line of sight, and I wouldn't even be like 600 feet out, and it would start to like pixelate and break up and stuff. I mean, it really was like pretty bad. But you could definitely hear it. You could hear that thing. You knew it was in the sky, and you knew how far away it was from you because you could hear it. And that was, as much as people complained about being loud, and I was one of them, that was a good thing. I could hear that thing and find it. Look up. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, you would never lose it. The Air 1 either.
Freaking like an angry hornet's nest over your head.
And you always came back with bee blood all over the damn props.
Yeah, I've had that problem.
Oh, I've had bee guts all over mine too. Yeah, for sure. All of them.
Yeah.
She knows me too well.
Where the hell has Mars been at, man? I ain't seen him in weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hopefully he's doing all right.
I keep
I
saying-
watched
I
one
keep
of his
seeing your
videos the other
I
day.
keep seeing him post on Facebook.
Yeah, I watched one of his videos on YouTube the other day.
Mm.
Because he usually comes in. He hasn't been in the show.
Might be the reason what I said. Might be the reason. Never know.
Oh, he would have said something.
Well, yeah, I reckon. But still.
Oh, God, that's old in the chat. Jason was asking what was the question about Avada. I think we already settled that.
No, AZ was asking the question about the Avada.
And Jim was taking the piss again and asked me if all my drones were
usual.
collecting dust. And like, no, I use them when I use them, man. I don't just go around and fly. I usually fly when I'm doing like vlogs and stuff. That's when I fly. Other than that, yeah, I'm not. Got a full-time job to deal with most of the time.
So this is the one. This is the question AZ had for you. Yeah,
I think there's going to come a point where we have to update it, but right now, I don't think it's happened yet.
Thing is David doesn't really fly his drones that often anyway. So
he's a collector.
he likes to collect tech. He's a big tech collector.
Mm-hmm.
And drones happens to be one of the things he likes to collect.
I tend to keep them too long. I should probably unload them sooner. Like
him and Sean are collectors.
Yeah, I don't.
Sean's
I don't
a collector of everything retro, and plus like Transformers and everything like that.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, he loves Legos and
Legos, yeah.
And he's been doing the old gaming systems. He's been building up a nice collection of old systems. But Sean will tear it all apart and like put a brand new case on it. He'll put all brand new buttons and switches. Like he'll replace everything. If it needs to be replaced, he'll tear it up completely or put down and rebuild it.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing.
Yeah, Sean does some pretty cool little builds on stuff. Like he did a up converter in it for all the old retro systems he had to hook to the newer TVs, so it didn't look all fucked up.
That's what I've been asking, Chris. I've been asking that.
Yeah, I'll ask the same question.
I want him to adopt me. Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Jim. David was asking me today if you had made a decision or you were looking at that.
If you want to get AZ pissed off, just say K1's better than the Bamboo.
Just say Ender, period.
Just say Ender. Yeah, fuck it.
David does
Garbage.
not like. Yeah, he's a proponent. Like David's a type. So, say you said, I need a drill and I need a recommendation on a drill,
The
right?
best
I'd tell
one.
you. No, you just say I need a recommendation on a drill. I would give you like $100 drill to go buy. David would be like, "No, that's garbage. Check this one out." It'd be like a $10,000 drill.
Mhm.
I need
They
somebody to
use-
make a 3D
Mhm.
part for me. I need somebody to take one of my existing drawer pieces of hardware and 3D print it. But I don't have any freaking
Drone days.
universe
So,
who
brother.
could do it.
Hey.
They can do it. Can anybody take an existing part and then get the 3D image of it and turn it into a
Yeah, if you got a
universe
3D,
thing?
if you have a 3D scanner, yes, you can.
I don't have my printer hooked up at the moment, so
That's what.
And then
I'll
you take
do.
the 3D scanner, and then
Yeah.
get the STL of it
Uh-huh.
and print it.
Yeah. I'm so behind the times of any of this stuff. I just have a piece of plastic, nylon probably, that broke in my kitchen drawer, the stop on the track. And I can't get it anymore because it's 35 years old. I don't make it anymore.
now if you're into, like I said, if you're into drones, FPV, GPS drones, model trains, RC cars, almost any hobby you could think of, dude, fucking 3D printing just goes hand in hand with it.
Oh, I know.
Mm.
Definitely. I mean, I nearest to me is FPV. I see the benefit as an FPV pilot. I see where FPV pilots really
What's up, Drone Days?
3D printing.
I did not sell my 3D printer. I still have it. It's up in the
I-
closet. I just don't have room for it.
I
right
bet you
I
could.
wish.
3D
I
scan.
wish.
Yeah, 360 scan of probably.
Boots.
Ah. So for
now. Actually,
Tinky.
mine's like
Yeah.
Mike's and Tim's. I have a Raspberry Pi hooked up to mine.
Good old Raspberry Pi.
And Sean. Sean has. He's the one that did my Raspberry Pi and everything. I just
buzzing.
installed it to the motherboard. We won't talk about that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Shut up.
Nice.
I built every one of my
I'll
printers
give them
except
all
the
away.
Adventure 3. Except the Venture 3. They're not that hard, but you got to be technical if you want a 3D print. If you're not technical, don't get into it.
I mean, you can be, I would say, semi-technical.
Really.
You have a basic understanding with the more expensive printers you can be, because they're more user friendly. But if you get into like the Enders or any of those, yeah, that they're a little bit more of a nightmare to play around with if you don't know what you're doing.
You got to be technical. If you're not technical minded, don't even get into 3D printing.
But I'm saying you can get away with learning on the fly with some of the more expensive printers.
Mhm.
See what I'm
If
saying?
you,
David just said it too. You
Right.
got to maintain it. You got to do a flow here and there. You got to tighten shit. You got to reassess it. You got to.
Well, it's
Pretty
mechanical. Things just kind of like need
But you
attention
got to
every
know
now
how
and
to
then.
fix it. You got to know how to fix it.
There's an opportunity to have a YouTube channel just on how to fix your 3D printer.
There's already about 10 of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I wouldn't get into the business of selling 3D prints. That's just my opinion, because too many people out there steal people's prints. It's too easy to steal prints.
That's really too bad. I
Read
know there's
the
a lot of
effing
that.
I mean,
manual.
I guess
There's a
if you get
lot
big
of-
enough, you could make it semi-profitable. But there's
When
if
all
you,
else
if you
fails, read the manual.
Yep.
Sorry.
but there's been so many people that have had stuff stolen off Etsy and different, and
Yeah.
if you happen to come up with that one print that a lot of people need, next thing you know, here goes a Chinese manufacturer copying your design.
Mhm.
Well, what do they
And
do?
they
They
start-
make like they literally 3D. They'll take a design, they'll 3D scan it, and then.
Well,
make their
some
own-
of them will buy it from you, and you won't realize that your competitor is now buying your product. You think you're sending it to somebody, or they'll just get on a CAD system and try to duplicate it.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Yeah. Then that happened to Dono, or
Well, it
or
happens to
stuff
every
for 'em.
people all the time. It don't matter who it is, but yeah, it happens. I'm sure it happens to him once in a while. But like
Just
I'm
say
saying,
they
it
should
happens
that.
to a lot of people. It's a tough business to get into.
It's a digital world, man.
Because you sitting there, you can't really. It's hard to claim that a design that you're the
What?
original creator of a design. I
He's
mean,
Yeah,
gotta
how
get
would
a-
you even like copyright it or whatever? You can't, right?
He's got
I
to
mean,
get a
yes,
hold.
you could, but
It'd be a lot of
He said
paperwork.
the bead.
not sure
Heater?
about that though.
What the
The bed?
the thermistor?
Oh, the bead.
David, is that the thermistor that went bad or acting weird? I don't know.
I don't know how those things work.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the model he
Bad.
printed for
Paul.
Paul Hodges. Yeah, the little he did a little Tim
Oh, the
Hortons
bed
building
heater.
for his
Tim
train
Hortons,
station.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, the fucking bed heater. Yeah, he's got to get a hold because it's connected to the bed in the back. So he's got to. Yeah, that's fucked. It's bullshit.
Get some envelopes.
I printed a print that took 38 hours, and it was weird.
The longest one I had was 20. Let's say like 26 or 27 hours.
He printed that fine. He said, "Well, that mask took me what? That took me 32."
But yeah, how many times did you fuck it up before you got it right? Too?
Yeah, oh, it pissed me off. Yeah.
There was at least 2 or 3 times you printed that and it only got like halfway through. Or remember when Sean was doing that fucking what was it, that violin? I think that was like what, a 72-hour print or some shit.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
crazy long.
Each part.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit takes
Yeah,
that
and he had got about, okay, so you know a violin body, right?
long?
It only got like that far through it and it fucked it up, and he had to restart from the beginning.
It
Ah,
shifted
that's a lot.
over.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
material, isn't it? Like,
Shifted over.
Well, it's not so much a material thing; it's just time and.
well, it's wear and
It's
tear
just
on the printer
annoying.
too. I mean, it's all
Some
annoying.
parts in there are unbelievable, not easy. All sending you some pics on. Yeah, I know, man.
It's just more of an annoyance
you're
more than
talking about.
anything.
I know what you're talking about. The bed thing. It's a little piece in back, and that's fucked up. That good bit.
Like the biggest thing with 3D printing is just annoyance and frustration from prints failing.
Well, you got to work it. You know, you got to fine tune your printer before you start a long
She
print.
said.
If not, it'll fuck it up. And it's really shit.
Yeah, those violins took him a long time. So what he did was he got the filament, and it was like 30% wood grain in it, actual wood filament. And so he printed out the 2 violins, then he ordered the strings and all the hardware for it and attached it there and made 2 different violins out of it. There's a guy out there that does music instruments, and he tells you exactly what filaments you can use, because you have to use certain ones because of the tones, the music tones and all that, the notes and everything, for it to sound correct when you're playing it. So this guy has like figured out like all the different types of filament you have to use per whatever instrument you're making. It was a pretty little scientific experiment for that guy. But he sells some really good prints though for different music instruments you can print out. Definitely was some a lot of work figuring out what the proper materials are you could use on it.
This is the one that it fucked up about 3 times of making it, but this is after fine tuning it, came out perfect. But
That's what
I
he
had to
chases
do
the
it.
midgets with.
Yep.
Like, come here, you
Come
little
here, you. Come here, bitch. Get over here.
Max, you realize I'm the owner of that chat you're in, right? I could easily delete that comment. Just trying to go over here promoting that damn Dom yard. Get out of here.
Not kosher. Not kosher, man.
Fucking Wish version of Vin Diesel in my chat right now. Get out of here.
What?
That's what I call Max.
What's Max there doing?
Oh shit! He said
He's over there
that
posting Dominic's link in the chat.
You know what he's doing?
he said
Nice.
David said that the thermistor and the heater are built into this one. Wow.
Does that mean it's not serviceable? Is that what that means?
That means he's got to get a whole different bed. Like,
So you get
with
the
my
bed and the
printer-
heater are one assembly, so you have to get the whole thing.
With my printers,
Right.
the thermistor is separate. It's not connected like that.
That seems crappy.
Fuck me.
Guess you got to be careful of the design that you choose.
Yeah, but
Speaking of bed, I think I'm about
David-
ready to hit one.
David, David even,
Getting tired there.
he did a rat race before, so. it's pretty
And
cool.
I admit I was editing too, so I was like, because gotta move. We're done with Vermont. I can move on. Sorry, Tim. Get sidetracked.
Full size flying RC Seagull.
Oh no, you guys should see the F-35 that David's undertaking. Jesus Christ, you want to talk
Yeah.
about it?
If I Google that, will I see it?
Oh man,
F-35.
David, do you have the link to that channel of that guy's one that you're working on? Oh my god, dude, that is an insane print.
Yeah.
3D
And just
printed
a mechanic-
F-35 model. That looks pretty intense. I just found it. The Etsy model. is
Oh no,
fucking-
this is a full-fledged working F-35 RC.
What?
Can you resolder
Wow.
it, David? Can you resolder it if it's a cable short?
Max.
Oh my god. Teemu version of the Jabba the Hutt. Fuck me
Jabba
dead.
the Hutt.
Let me see if I can find that dude's YouTube channel.
Oh, that'd be
Just
awesome.
Yeah, the VTOL. Yeah, the VTOL. Yep.
For a second, I thought you were talking about the V-copter.
So he can get the cable parts. All right. Wonder if you can do that, and it'll be easier to just solder it, David. You're good with soldering.
Wow, Dom, you have fans. You're a superstar.
Yes.
oh, here we go. I found the guys. No, look at this shit right here, dude. You want to talk about expensive?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, good, David.
Look at that.
Look at all the mechanisms.
That reminds me of the dude that built the Ferrari. He made every single part by hand years and years
Mm.
ago.
Every moving part.
Look at that.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Mhm.
Wow.
And then a lot of the parts are 3D printed, and then like you have to. There's all kinds of electronics and mechanisms and everything else you got to put in. It's crazy.
I hope you're all doing well.
That
Resistors.
is a wild ass fucking.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Can we see it fly?
Then you can watch
Yeah,
it.
show the
Uh,
full version.
You
Show
can
the
watch it
vlog.
fly, watch it crash,
saw
and
it.
watch a grown man cry like a baby when it does.
Let me see if I can find a video of him flying it.
Every moving part needs a motor, so that's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on in there.
Right. How many channels would he be using?
Yeah, Jim, my God, that is
Mm.
insane, isn't it, man?
We've
Yeah.
only got two
There we
hands.
go.
Wow. It's
Wow.
just sick. Look at that thing.
But this is the VTOL one that can lift straight up too, take off vertical.
I saw
Yeah.
that. I saw where it had, like you see where it
Yeah.
had the engine where it would like curve down,
Yeah, it curves. It moves back up. We were looking at it
with
in
the
a
thrust down.
private Zoom one night.
Nice.
Fucking beautiful.
Wowzers.
But that
Thing
is
moving. Jesus.
It's grouse, isn't it? Fucking
That is
mad.
crazy.
what I love about it is it has that real jet sound.
Yeah, well, the
That's
real
a-
jet. It's badass.
There you go. Show the 90-degree thrust vectoring.
Let's see if he has it.
You want one?
Video.
Yeah,
You got a
Justin, the
3D
sound.
print it,
The
Come on.
sound is incredible, isn't it? It's like legitimate
Let me
jet.
see if I can. Let me see if I can find a video of him. All right here.
We all do, Jason. We all do.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I'd
Okay.
love one of those.
Mm.
No way.
Wow.
Oh, that is
And the
cool.
retractable gear.
Does that? Yeah, must retract the gear, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Jesus,
Oh,
look at that.
look
There
at
it
that.
goes. Oh, that's
You see that?
awesome.
I mean, guns.
Yeah, that's great.
It just turns around. Fuck me. Yeah. I like that. Jason wants to buy one.
Yeah.
Well, I think if I'm not mistaken, you have to buy like all the files from the guy. It's like a whole
Okay,
big manual. It tells you how to
Library of
build it.
stuff.
here's a question. How many servos are on that 3D print? How many you think?
Trivia
I mean,
Didn't David say there was like 30 or 40 or something?
That's where I'd be
for
going.
I wanna
every
say.
for every movable part, like everything needs a servo.
Aliens
Yeah.
and all that.
Fuck
Airlines and all
me.
I think-
That's crazy. 32, he said. Holy fuck.
But yeah, I was gonna say I remember when him and Sean were talking about a parts list. He said like 30 or 40 somewhere around there.
Oh, the parts
That's
list.
a lot of fucking servos.
Oh, they're going to say
Lots
the
of
parts
those.
list would be as big as a phone book.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Oh yeah,
Just-
it's no joke for real. It's that's a
That would
serious
take.
project.
Oh, that'd
Now,
take
there's a
months to
hobby
build.
for you. Talk about super expensive. There's a hobby.
I
How
mean,
much?
if you went
fuck.
like,
20 roll.
I don't know, man. I'm just thinking that's
but like if you were going full fledged on that project and you were
Mhm.
working on it every day, you probably could get it done in a couple months. But it would
Yeah, I
probably
was
take you at
thinking
least 2 months.
6 to 12
It
well, a
depends
months.
how
full time
many-
job. You'll be lucky to get it.
That's
depends-
if that was your full time thing.
It depends on how many
That would be
printers.
a full-time job.
Go ahead, Tim. Depends
Nah,
on what?
I'm done.
No, I want to know. Depends on what.
Nah.
All right. Looks like we're gonna have to do this. Break the ice.
More things for Jason the Kratz.
Yeah, that'd be.
Well, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's not a cheap parts list, though, Max. I was looking at the parts list for that thing.
Hmm.
Him and Sean were looking
I
at all the
guess you
different like.
don't. Yeah.
Here's the one that David just bought. 350 each. Hold on.
Are they the motors?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
300.
Those are cool. Oh my god, those are cool.
Fuck yeah.
Those are badass.
That's crazy.
He said, yeah, that was a 3-month waiting list for those two.
Mhm.
Jesus.
Wow. Very cool.
You think you could do it, Jim?
Well, like I was going to say, it depends on how many printers you're going to use for the time that it's going to take. If you use one printer, yeah, about 2 or 3 months. You use about 5, that cuts it down to 2 months, so it depends.
YouTube money. I wish.
Okay, there's a German fellow who made a F-35D as well. He compared notes with the guy you were just showing flying. Jason said, with 32 servos, I want to see the remote controller. I want to say they were using a standard, same type of controller you would use for a FPV, wasn't it?
Well, what radio was he using? Just a regular radio, right? Like a T16 or something? Jumper or fucking...
I can't remember. David, what was the controller you were using? You got a link for that? Jason was interested in seeing that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because Max is good flying jets.
Well, like I said, that would be a big undertaking for anybody, even somebody that's
316.
experienced.
Yeah, 216S he's using. Yeah.
15
Radio Master.
Hmm.
Yeah. I got a jumper T16.
And plus you have 2 small fans on that particular design that guy built, he put one on the tip of each of the wings too.
Mhm.
A fan blade about that, I'm assuming for stability purposes.
Horizon Hobby. All right.
Apprentice, good starter plane.
Okay.
No patience for that. If it's not plug and play, not happening. Ah,
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. So you don't have a Wi-Fi drone then?
I just don't think you can do it, Jason. I just don't think you're
Hey.
capable.
No video? No proof?
Yeah, tomorrow he's gonna have a fucking throw a whole shelf of 3D printers coming. Fucking
Yeah.
Right. Fuck it, hell. It's a pretty good hobby to be into.
Well, like I said too, if you're gonna be into any kind of RC hobby or any kind of hobby, dude, you can find something that 3D printing will work for you.
Mm.
Don't matter if it's fucking slot cars, if it's fucking whatever.
Yep.
It's and it's not a super hard hobby to do, but
I
if you're
like-
somebody that knows how to build RC cars and shit, I mean, 3D printing shouldn't really be too hard for you to.
Right. I like watching Max Air fly.
Mm.
See, it's good to see the amateur guys coming up, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You gotta watch them from the start and see if they go anywhere. I'm gonna get killed. Max is gonna kill me.
Mm.
I like the
Yeah.
idea, but don't know what I'd be printing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Some people will just get into printing just because they think it's cool, and they will print a lot of dumb shit. You know, they'll be printing every stupid thing they can download off of fucking Thingiverse.
Or anything for your house, like rod
Going
holders, curtain rod holders, toilet paper holders, fucking all that shit. So
David definitely knows his shit, though, Jim. I'll tell you that.
Mm.
yeah, he does.
He's good at figuring shit out too when he doesn't know it. I've noticed.
Shit, I got into the printing hobby then when not a lot of people were printing 3D printing. Not a lot of people. Now look at it. Every fucking body has one.
Well, it's getting more mainstream, like I said. Plus, they're making them a little bit more user friendly, which I know you don't particularly like because you like the challenge of the more complex ones. But it brings in more people into it. You know, like Jim, that doesn't want to really deal with too much of the tweaking. I mean, he will have to learn how to do that to a certain extent. But I don't know. I found it fun working on the 3D printers.
Yeah.
But I mean, material-wise, dude, fucking printing's cheap. Like you're talking a 1 kilogram roll for $20, dude. You can print quite a bit with that. I mean,
No, he's on my channel.
Yeah.
he's hiding over there in Dominic's
Max and
channel.
Tammy are over on.
Bumping
Yeah.
up the numbers.
Yeah.
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 How
Thought
you
he was safe over there in Dominic's. Thought I couldn't see his comments.
do?
I thought I didn't smell
I'm
anything.
off. I'm gonna go. You guys, I might pop in the chat on and off, but I gotta do some editing, man. I'm never gonna make it on YouTube if I don't do more editing.
Yep. More
You'll be
shorts.
You'll be right.
More shorts. I don't let
Yeah,
Lori
more
do-
shorts.
what Justin said. I don't let Lori do the shorts. I'm not doing those things. Let
So
her
you're
do
going to UK, but you're not coming to Australia?
Yeah,
I'll
you're
see
gonna
how
come
it is.
down here.
I'll
It's
see
a
how it is.
little quicker to get to like
Mhm.
United Kingdom than it is to get to us, man.
Mhm.
Glad you're
You
gonna
know,
be like
if
2
you-
hours.
Yeah, but
You're
we're
gonna be
bigger.
2 hours away from me by plane pretty soon, dude. I mean, like you come over this side, it's gonna be like
The
easy.
fuck?
What
I
happened?
didn't do
Yeah,
that.
but
I had a button
The,
on my
the U-
keyboard. I
the
don't know what the
UK
fuck
is
that
a
was.
postage stamp compared
are
to
you doing?
Australia.
Um,
You
Well,
really
Yeah, it makes
wanna-
it easier to get around.
You know,
Yeah, very easy.
And there's less scary shit
Very
in
easy
the
to get
UK.
around.
Chuck,
think-
you could do like some
Not-
channels are doing.
It's
Have
15 hours
Lori's-
from one end to the other in the UK.
Have Lori
Have
what?
Lori start a new channel and name it Covaction Shorts, and make it just a shorts channel and have her experiment on there with them.
Yeah,
That's what a lot of
have
people
her-
do. There's some people that will have a long form
Shit
channel,
posting
but they
for 15
also
seconds.
they have a separate channel where they just post their shorts, and they'll put the name of their channel and then shorts behind it.
hashtag yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be a fun. Just see.
I think it's kind of cool. Oh, I see where there's benefit in doing that. I think it's kind of cool to just kind of use the short zone if they I don't think they bring much traffic over. I don't think they cross over much because people
But
that
you
like
can't- you
shorts.
can
It
do
depends
shorts
on
on
the
for a
material.
long- a
Yeah, but I
longer
mean, like,
video.
yeah, I guess, but
You can
It depends
associate.
on the material.
yeah,
That's what
I
she
think,
said.
Yes, most people in the drone community haven't found that works all as well as I hoped it would. And they are kind of catering to two different, but that doesn't necessarily mean that hasn't worked in other niches of YouTube.
yeah, I'm sure there are niches where it
Uh,
works and where it doesn't. But like
Question for
it's not working. It's not working for us. But I see other travel channels doing it and trying to make it work. And,
Oh, I don't know what the benefit is of separating them, Jason. I just have seen channels doing that, where they're doing a channel of nothing but shorts, and then they're doing their normal channel.
Question for you, Chuck.
Yep.
yeah, I'm actually boxing it up. I have an RMA to send it down to get it looked at. So
Good.
it's gonna need it needs a main board. I effed up the main board. I'm pretty sure I must have when I was soldering the new motor from the arm to the board. I wasn't careful enough, and I imagine I probably got too much heat to the main board underneath. Doesn't take much. They're pretty fragile, and yeah. So that's that. So
He's sending it to drone nerds.
yeah,
Drone nerd.
I said drone
Okay.
nerds.
All right. There you go.
That's what you were wondering.
Did you do the speedy turnaround? Did you pay the extra money?
I'm in no hurry. I have Mavic 3 Classic.
Okay.
So it's like
Because they have a thing too that which is really cool, is they actually have a speedy turnaround, and you can pay like an extra $30 or something,
I don't
and
think
they
it's
get
gonna,
it back to you faster.
yeah. If it takes a month, it's fine. I mean, seriously, it's fine. I have
Holy
two Mini 3
shit.
Pros and the. Yeah, it's a little late, Max. Too late, man.
Clean your tip. Clean. It's
Yeah, you
all
gotta
Well,
clean the tip.
he's
the
probably
tip.
right. He's
all about
probably
the
right.
tip.
But hey, I got in over my head. I knew I was going in over my head, and I didn't stop. I wasn't smart enough to stop. I'm like, I'm just gonna keep pushing on because I'm just that's how I roll. So I went too far, and now I have to pay the price.
Isn't that the place in California that he's talking about?
What? Which place?
California and Texas, they have one. They've been both.
They'll send
But
you a
the
new
one
right
that,
up there. They'll send you a new one.
yeah, now the one that he sent it to, Chuck sent it to, they are an
In Florida.
authorized dealer and what do you
Drone
want to
nerd,
call it?
I
Yeah.
called him on the phone. I told him that the scope of work has changed since I requested the RMA. I said, okay, I was dumb. I took the thing apart. Now I have a bigger mess. And
You
we
weren't
talked about
dumb.
it on
You
the
were trying
phone.
to fix it yourself to save money. So that's not dumb.
Well,
Like,
I mean, it was a bit of a science experiment too, and it went bad. But
Mhm.
anyway, so I talked to the guy, and I told him that on the phone too. And we talked about it. He's like, yeah, he said, you probably messed up the main board. He says, and I told him what the camera was doing. And he's like, the camera sounds like it's okay. So we have the two most expensive parts in your Mavic 3 are the camera and the main board. And he said,
Right.
so he says, if the camera is screwed up, he says, then we have to send it to DJI because we cannot pair a new camera to the board, but they can change the main board is the way I understood it.
Is
So,
that a Hasselblad?
yeah, oh yeah. It's the
Oh,
four
shit.
thirds.
Yeah,
No, it's a great camera. The camera works, man. I get an image and everything, but now it's just look straight ahead.
Yeah.
So it's not that. It moves in all directions. It does the self-test and everything, and then it just never moves again. So
Yep.
I'm not even gonna try to do any more troubleshooting. I'm just gonna send it in. Like, here's
Right.
all the shit, and then I have to send them. I'll have to send them as the drone. a controller that is all hand shook to it, ready to go. So I have an RC1N to send to him. That's
Okay,
linked
just
up.
one end. Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's bound to it. So I have a bound controller that I don't really care about. I have 3 RC1Ns that
Okay,
I'll use any of them really. So,
right.
and then I'll just have to write a check.
I wouldn't send the smart controller back with him.
Oh, no, they're getting an RC1N. I don't care about
Yeah.
that.
No, and I think all they ask for, they don't even ask you to send a battery, do they?
No,
I think
no,
it's just the
I'm
drone
not.
and controller.
No props. I'm not giving them anything. Just the
Yeah.
drone, right? And then there's nothing on the internal memory of the drone. It's all everything's gone. It's just the drone, and we'll see what they do with it. It'll be interesting.
How much internal memory you have?
8 gig.
Okay, well, that ain't much when you think about it.
It's not much, especially when you think about like that can film
One
pretty high
video.
frame rate stuff. And
That'll take it like that. One video.
yeah, I've never had to use it. 'Cause I
Yeah.
always have an SD card. But
It's a good
that's
backup if you forget your memory card.
Oh yeah.
It's
of
really
course.
weird though. You would think like the Mavic series, like the Mavic 3, you would think that would have like 16 or 32 gig in there because
64 at least.
well, something significant. It's
Mhm.
crazy in a way. But
Yeah, 8 gigs just seems really small by today's standards.
skimpy, you know, I mean, you at
I
least get your one
would-
battery's worth of stuff. Like
I would expect a minimum 64, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
that would be nice. I
I
mean,
would
not
that's
want
feels like
28.
the smallest card I use is a 64, and that's because I like to, if I'm gonna do something really risky, when I bring the drone back and change batteries, I'll change batteries, take the SD card out, switch the SD card so I have the stuff from it, and then I'll send it up with a new SD card. So at least if I lose it, at least I only lost that part of it. I don't lose like all of it.
Right.
Right.
Because that's always a fear of mine. Is like, oh shit, I'm sending this drone off, and what if it doesn't come back? That is so weird, Dom, with the cat's tail. Like,
Well, I think the Mini 2 is only 6.
I have a
Sure.
Mini 2, but I haven't looked at. Again, I
Me
don't
neither.
use the internal memory, so I don't
Me
pay
neither.
attention to it.
I got all 64.
Anybody need a Mini 2? I'm gonna unload one. So like,
Yeah, send it over. I'll take another.
I didn't say give.
Oh, I thought that's what you
The
said.
shipping would probably be the same cost as the
Jeez,
actual
that's
thing.
crazy. That is crazy. Work a fair deal. I don't expect to get rich off the thing. That's for sure. It's
A
it's a
6-pack
shame.
of beer.
It's nice. It's a shame that it's sitting around on the shelf and not getting flown. Because now Lori's just managed to inherit the the Mini 3 Pro that I didn't crash into a volcano. So that's around. So she might as well fly that
That's
thing.
good.
She might as well fly that. I have the DJI RC that came with the Mini 3 Pro that she can use. And then I use the RC Pro to fly Mavic 3 or Mini 3 Pro. So like,
You know how many times that 8 gigs though and the Air 2 saved my ass though?
really?
Because I would always forget my damn memory card in the little memory card reader. I don't know how
Yeah,
many
I
times I
usually
walked
have-
out and forgot that.
I usually
Mhm.
carry this thing around with me now. You guys ever seen this
Yeah, I
thing?
had one of those.
PGY Tech. It's pretty
Yeah, I
cool.
had one.
It like holds a
Oh,
whole
that
bunch
is
of-
cool.
So it holds. I have
Mm.
the full size SDs. I actually just put micro SDs on the adapters, but then the backside it has
Oh shit.
more.
Yeah.
Mm.
You can store the cards here, but then you can actually. Where's the side here? If I can show you. In the
I
side,
3D printed one that
in the
held 12.
side, you can actually put up. You can see there's a micro SD card in over here. I can get my finger over there. Can't go backwards. Right there, full size SD, and then
Arrow.
this cable comes out right here, and you can plug it into your computer so you can read off of it.
I do, Daryl. I did it quite a
This
few
is just
times.
very cool to have.
Me too.
Well, because I had 5 or 6 memory cards at any given time, but I don't know. There was so many times I walked.
Yeah,
Dude, there was a couple
tedious,
times
like-
I walked out and forgot it for the Mini 2, and I was completely screwed. I had to come all the way back to the house.
Well, this
Mhm.
this just goes in the bag with all the other crap. So it's like you always have a couple of SD cards ready to rip, and it's like saves your ass. It's saved my ass many times. So
But
always when
It
you're
could be-
when you're traveling and you're like in another country, you better have shit with you because you're not going to be
Mm.
buying it most likely.
it could be worse. I mean, it could be like Murray and just forget the whole damn drone.
Well, what happened to oh crap. Who was on vacation and their stuff got stolen out of their car? Gary,
Brett
Gary,
Ariels.
Gary.
Gary.
God, that
Gary.
sucks. Like I got
Yep.
I got rolled like that in Portland, Oregon, but at the time that was before I had any drones. But I would have been heartbroken if like that blows. Just blows. The stream does suck.
What brand was that? You said PGY Tech?
It's PGY Tech, yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
It says it right on the back.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good little thing to have because
It's handy.
I 3D printed my own, and it holds about 12 to 15.
Now because it has a rubber baby buggy bumper on it, I think it's at least
Say that
water
when you're jump 20
resistant.
times quick.
I
Yeah.
know, right? I think it's
Mm.
water resistant. I
Yes,
wouldn't
it is.
expect it to. It's just going to resist moisture. That's
It's
all.
not fully, but you can take it
No.
out in the rain and shit like that. It's all right.
Hey, Paul.
Oh, there's the.
Well, if you do a lot of travel vlogging, it's super handy.
I just put the link in all the chats if anybody's interested in that particular memory card holder.
Mm.
They have it on Amazon.
Editing
Excuse me.
another ship video. I was working
Oh,
on New
that's-
York City stuff. I got to get back to that. That's what I was going to drop off.
And it's $40 for it. So
It's kind of expensive for what it is, but it is
Useful.
it's handy.
It must have
Handy.
went down because it was like $80 when I bought it.
This thing?
Yeah, over here.
Never. I thought $40 seemed a bit steep, but like okay. For
40,
what
yeah.
it
yeah,
is.
but you're talking
$40 and
Australian money.
$70 for the shipping.
Oh, well. Anyway, yeah. It's
It must have went down in price.
if you do a lot of field work, like me as a vlogger, I do. This is just handy.
Or like W, he travels a lot doing professional drone work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, people like that. It's a good thing to have.
And adapters, like because you can put your cards into it and plug it into your computer with USB, it's handy.
W's
There you
going.
go.
He's going shopping with this work card.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I
Let's
did
go
that
grab
last
it.
week. I did that
Yeah.
last week with my company card when I was in St. Louis. So no more of that. We're done. All done. I didn't take Dustin out to dinner though. He said his wife was making dinner, so
Shit, I used to buy the contractors 30 packs of beer every Friday. Not every
Oh,
Friday.
that's true, Cool Cat.
Mm.
Oh, dude, it was getting so bad in some of
Yeah.
those places. You know what they were doing? People were literally taking everything out of their vehicles. They'd make sure there was nothing in there, and they were just leaving the windows down so people wouldn't break the windows to go
I'll
through
tell
the
you
car.
what. Yeah.
That's
if-
bad.
What Lori and
Wow.
I do now is everything is in our backpacks or whatever. And when we leave the car, there's nothing in the car. I mean, like, go ahead. Like, even when I was in St. Louis, nothing was in
No
the car. It was
change,
all on
nothing.
my back. It's all on my back. It's like you got to get through me to get it. At least there's a small chance that I'll keep on.
They call them Maxi.
Well, that's why.
See? Maxi.
Well, that's why I said there was people that were actually. I was watching some shorts of some
TJ.
people that lived up in Portland. They were leaving their windows down in their cars because they were tired of people breaking their car windows to
Mhm.
get in there, and there was nothing in there for them to steal, but they assumed there was.
Yeah, and they'll
That's
go in and
So-
look and go through everything. I mean, when
Right.
we got rolled in Portland,
TJ, what's up, man?
they didn't take the big heavy suitcase. They took the carry-ons. They cleaned out the entire interior of the car. They even took my fucking freaking 12-volt
Your-
adapter to USB and the USB cable. I mean, they took everything.
Oh yeah, they will.
I was like, fuck you. I know I have a phone that's dying. I need to navigate to the hotel. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed your couple of crack balls you got with my stuff, dickheads.
Oh, W
Um,
said appreciate the link
Ah,
purchase.
good purchase. Oh, great.
There you go.
Well done, W. Well done,
yeah.
W.
Yeah,
Happy.
just
Oh.
go ahead, W. Buy a round for everybody.
Yeah,
There
buy
you
one
go.
and send it to
There you go.
all.
Mhm. While
Anyway,
you're
yeah,
at it,
it was a rough start to a vacation, that's for sure.
Well, you guys realize that was a link to my Amazon. Thank you.
Mhm, mhm.
Appreciate that.
Yep, no worries. That's $5. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Jim. That's why
Right.
people were doing that.
I should get a
Because
commission
they were-
on that though, Justin.
I just put the link in there. You can work out the whole
send
affiliate
me-
link with.
You can. I don't care. I have an affiliate link, but I never make use of it. I guess I should, huh?
Yeah, I used to have to do that, Daryl, when I was super. I had to fucking.
I never thought like. I
do
guess
it.
for what I'm doing, I'm not really doing reviews or anything, so I'm not sure if it would really matter or not. But do you think anybody really cares about what equipment I'm using? They don't really
Yeah.
probably care. Well,
Buy
drone
some
community.
Dom
I had
member.
membership.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did he just say buy Dom's member?
Yeah.
Calm down now, Maxie. Calm down. Calm down.
Yeah, wrong website. I don't think Amazon does that, Max. You sick prick.
Right.
Pay by the inch. Is that how it works? Like going to the hardware store, you pay by the inch.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
if it's Max, then it should be pretty cheap.
He said buy by the inch. No, fucking hell.
Well, you got to go by metric anyway. It makes it sound bigger.
Ah,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah,
don't
2.54 centimeters is an inch, right?
Mm.
Who is Justin? God, hooked on phonics ain't working.
Somebody
for
that
me.
has a silent S on their keyboard. That's all.
What's up, Paul? How's it going?
Saying shit all the time.
He's editing ship videos anyway, so.
Yeah.
Who's editing? But if you're making shit
Paul
videos,
Murray.
it's 'cause you're
I said ship videos.
you said ship
Ship videos.
Well,
Sorry,
you can have
said-
YouTube
He said,
videos,
"Shut it, Jabba."
sorry. I said shit
Fucking man.
videos. I'm like, well, you have to edit to not make shit videos.
Fucking
Yeah. No,
Vin
we can have
Diesel over here.
shit videos too.
That's not nice.
Oh my god.
Holy moly. Yeah. Okay. Well, now Tim's indisposed.
Ship or shit. Now I said ship videos. You guys all heard what you wanted to hear.
We heard what we wanted to hear.
Mm.
I edit ship videos as well.
Yeah.
I do my
Shit
best to not
videos
make
too.
shit, but that doesn't mean everybody digs them. But hey, you know, whatever. Got to be true to yourself first. And
Yeah.
Hopefully, find your audience.
Now, see, Jim, I told you I was filling in for Matt, so I'm just saying what Matt would have said.
Yeah.
Matt would have totally critiqued your videos and said they were shit as he was readjusting his glasses.
Give you a map bump.
You've got to adjust your glasses like that.
Don't you have
Yeah.
to do?
No, see what Matt did was some months ago. I started noticing Matt's poker face. Right, every time before he would insult somebody, his glasses would always tend to fall a little bit, and every time before he would insult you, he would grab his glasses and he would put them back up like that. And I started noticing it, and I pointed it out. Yeah, he didn't like that because then everybody was making fun of him about it.
He had an idea.
Yeah, he had an idea.
Yeah. Yeah. He had an idea.
All right, guys. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna go do some editing. What sounds like I'm having a shitty day
Right.
too. Yeah. What? I'm just tired. But I'm gonna mess around with some editing and probably pass out.
All right, man. Have a good night.
It's been
Don't
fun
drink
though.
too much.
All right, Chuck, later. We'll see
I'm
you later.
done. My second glass of wine was gone on your watch. So
Geronimo.
You gotta get another one.
I don't know. Lori might have finished the bottle downstairs.
Hmm.
Whose glasses fall every time he talks? To what?
Mm.
What?
Matt's. That's how you know he's about to insult you, dude. I told you they slide down his nose,
Slide down.
and then he'll be like, "Look here, you little knob prick," and he'll put his glasses
Ooh,
up like that.
I'm gonna have to pay attention to that now. Yeah, Jim, I'll see you later, man. Although Mavic 3
Hey,
Classic
Frank.
is still the shit. Nothing else matters.
How you doing, Frank?
What's up, Frank? The
Oh,
tank.
it's
What's
Frank.
up, man?
Sure, now Frank comes
Frank.
in. Hey, Frank. See you, Frank. I'm dropping off. Making room for you, man. I think isn't the link in the chat here?
It was earlier. I'll put it back in there for a minute if anybody wants to pop in.
Mhm.
It's in my chat, so
yeah,
you have to come over
open-
to my chat.
Yeah, you've
Open
got to
mic
no,
over
night.
Wrong link. Hold on, motherfucker.
Open mic.
Yeah,
open
Frank's
mic
over
night.
on in my,
RPG.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay.
Nice. Drone Gaming RP Mike Night. All right, guys.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
the PGY
everybody
Tech
enjoy the
one,
rest
if
of their-
anybody's interested.
What's
All
up?
right, we'll see you
Yeah,
later,
that-
Chuck.
This is a good thing. Help Justin out. Buy one of these for you and help Justin out.
I get exactly 0 money for every one you buy.
Really? You get nothing?
It's not an affiliate link. That was just a link I pulled off Amazon.
Oh, I thought you had your affiliate link. Like you get at least like 4 cents for each one or something.
No,
Yeah.
Hmm,
I
that's
just went and
sad.
found it online because I figured somebody might be interested in it, and I was right. W was.
It's a cool little.
I'll just
design,
send
yeah.
him an itemized bill.
There you go. That's the spirit.
33% of whatever it costs is what he owes me now. The finder's fee.
You can send him
Yeah.
some. You can send him some Covaxion stickers. I got a handful of them. This got more. He's
He
got
said,
your
"I
bill.
got your bill
You
right
got
here."
your bill, yeah, I got your bill. That's funny. That's awesome. All right, boys. See y'all later. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. If I don't bump into you guys again before
Mhm.
Sunday night,
All right,
Yes.
see you,
All
Chuck.
right, we'll see you later.
laters.
I take that's the bill.
That's the bill.
Yeah, Smart Tree's a good one if you just want a small portable one, Jason.
Mm.
I had
I mean,
I had a smart tree, and it's the best thing I had.
yeah, I had a Smart Tree. They're relatively good price. What are you looking for which drone? Because unfortunately, Smart Trees particularly for certain drones. I don't think they have a multi.
No, mine was for a Mavic 2, but with the smart controller, you can use the hub and connect it to it too. If you
Right.
Medium large. 2,000 watts. Yeah.
that'll do it. Fuck yeah. What?
It's medium large.
Medium. Say that with no teeth.
Exactly.
Oh, that's kind of disgusting. He's going to be there ASAP. Huh?
Well, I mean, you could always get something like a fucking what are those?
Converter.
Damn it! What are those?
Converter.
No, they're big charging boxes that everybody I've seen on YouTube. A bunch of people have been promoting.
Oh, Bill got one.
I can't think of the damn name of them.
Uncle Bill got one. Who else has one? Brian.
What the hell are they called?
BMAC. What are they called? I don't know. I can't remember. Where's Sean and Mike and all that? The fuck?
Yeah.
Dan, where's he at?
The hell was the Jackeries? Those are good portable power banks.
And
So like
they can
these,
charge solar too, or charge with solar.
yeah, these ones right here, the Jackeries.
Mm.
They're expensive, but they are really good
They
power
get the shit
banks.
done, I tell you.
Yeah, they are good. We got them over
Um,
here, but they're a little bit more expensive than that.
Mm.
But these are ones I've seen all like a lot of the camping YouTube channels and
Yeah.
a lot of those guys use that company Jackery. It's pretty popular on YouTube for those ones.
Sucks to be you there, Big John, because we're coming out of summer, and I don't think we ever had a summer or a winter. I don't think we did.
Oh, that's a big ass inverter.
Oh, nice.
That's a 2,000 water right there.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pizza the Hut, play some drone vids.
Look at that big ass beast, dude.
Now, that'd be great.
Hey, that could work.
Fucking $500 too.
Jesus, it looks like a fucking stereo amp for your car.
Mm.
Remember them?
Yeah.
Put it on
You
the
got a
front
Jackery,
seat.
John? I was like, John has a Jackery.
Yeah, like I said, they're very popular and they're supposed to be one of the best ones out there.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if Bill has one. What's the name? Atlantic Adventures.
oh, JDS is saying check Costco because they're like half the price.
Oh, really? There you go.
Oh yeah, I know. I had a 200 or 400 watt inverter. That was the one that guy stole out of my work truck. It was either the tow driver or some jackass at the dealership.
Hmm.
I had a 400 watt one that you could either plug it into the cigarette lighter, or you could direct connect it. It had clamps for the battery.
Yep. See, that's what I need to have for my laptop, but I don't see use for it.
Yeah, and the Jackeries too. You can actually, some of the power banks, you can actually daisy chain them together and make more power.
Mm.
They have the ability to daisy chain to each other.
They all do. They all do. Yeah,
Yeah,
Anchor's
even-
good. Anchor's over here.
dude, I love Anchor, dude. They make some good shit. And they're relatively decently priced. Usually they'll make something, they'll make the equivalent of another name brand company, and it'll be like half the fucking price, but be just as good of a product.
Yeah, but the Anchors, they sell them over here expensive in BCF and shit. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. I've seen them there.
Yeah, me too. All right, Frankie, have a good night, buddy. See ya. Thanks for
All right,
coming in.
Frank.
No worries.
Yeah, what you're
Oh,
talking
the other
about.
one.
Those are some big batteries, though, Daryl.
I think of the other ones where I bought one from.
Me too, Jules. That's where I saw a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them in the prepper reviews. I've seen them in camping reviews.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them.
Yep. Good night, the tank. Good to see Frank stopped in. That's cool.
Yep.
Some people are still subbed to me, which is pretty cool. It amazes me, but yeah.
A lot of people will stay sub to channels like that because they want to see if you ever come back.
Yeah.
That's the best way to know is by having you notifications on.
Yeah, but it's funny that people unfriend me on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook's a whole different thing, though.
Hilarious.
But I told Tim the first day we did the multicast, I said, do your channel. He's like, oh, ain't nobody going to come in. He had a good 5-6 people from his channel come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People I haven't seen in a long time.
I think I had 6 at one time.
No, David, he said he has to work all the way up to the night before he leaves. So I think he's already done packing.
He
He
could
had to
come
work
in,
for.
chill out, but I don't know what he's doing. Blew the fuse, 50x using the cigarette lighter running his laptop vape coil cells 36 gaming tower. Holy shit. That's
Oh, what else? What else could you fit in there?
Kitchen sink, motorized.
Oh, he's saying that's what I was doing? Oh, hell no. The only thing I used that inverter for was I used the inverter to charge my equipment every once in a while if I forgot to charge it the night before. I'd throw it on the seat and plug it in while I was going down the road. Okay. Or I would use it for my laptop because every once in a while I'd take my laptop with me.
Yeah, I used it to charge the laptop as well.
Well, that's what I needed one for, but fuck that.
But I got that 400 watt one it was just who was it? AutoZone's the name store brand one. It was like $40 or something. It wasn't overly expensive.
Yeah,
it was like $30 or $40. I can't remember. That's all I used it for. It was pretty much brand new, but like I said, either the tow guy stole it out of my truck or one of the jackasses at the dealership did because it was missing out of my work truck when I went to go get all my shit out of there.
Probably the tow truck driver.
All the cables were still in there for it. He just took the box itself was missing.
Well, you can always buy the cables for it.
Well, I have the cables. I just don't have the box.
That's what
I'll end up buying another one eventually because I did use it because during the hurricanes, a lot of times the internet's not actually down. There's just no power.
Right.
So if you, like during the last hurricane, I took the car battery out of the work truck and brought it in the house and put it in a piece of cardboard box. And I just plugged the inverter onto it and just plugged the router right into it and it ran the internet just fine.
When I lived at the shed for 2 years, I had a big ass generator, but I sold it when I moved. I should have brought it here because I could have used it during the floods here for main water if I hardwired it. And it doesn't cost much for an electrician to hardwire a generator to your house.
Mm.
It's not that expensive. Would have been good because it would have probably ran both houses. Yeah, but see, when I camp, I don't take generators and shit like that. I camp like the old way. That's how I camp. Just a tent, you fire, no fucking phones, no nothing. I don't do that shit. I go camping just to get away from the tech. You're muted, Justin, and put your fucking mic down so you can actually talk.
I said, fuck that. I'll go out. Hold on. Let me get rid of him for a minute. Anyway, like I was saying, I'll go out to the woods, have the whole gaming system set up.
Fucker.
Yep, that'd be the way.
Yeah,
Bring
take
your
the
own.
Starlink with me and fucking play.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be out in the middle of the woods playing fucking, Red Dead Redemption, Pretending.
Yeah.
You got to play the game that you're pretending to camp in the woods, but you're actually glamping in your RV.
Mm.
I've always been your friend, but you sort of like distant yourself from me for a while. Yeah, he knew that. He didn't have his mic down.
I ain't never had a problem with you, Jules, because I
Lucky.
can't see my mic at all, even when it's down or it's the only place I can see it is right there.
So you can only see it when
Or
it's
down, I can't see it.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I put it up and I forget that I put it up and I don't realize it because I can't tell.
I forgot to put it up a lot because 5 children later.
That I was done with the turkey baster.
Yeah.
One benefit. Got a point there.
That's true. Very true. Exactly. See, Jules? See, Jules? That's what you.
Like I said, I'd rather be glamping in the RV out there playing a video game, playing a camping simulator. Okay.
No. When I was a kid, we had a 25-foot trailer or camper, right? Every time we went camping, where I slept? Out in a tent. I did not like the fucking camper. The only time I used the camper when they put it up in Ocean View, New Jersey, and I used to spend every summer there for about 5 years by myself. My parents used to come down, give me money, fill up the camper with food, and leave, and just leave me there.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of camping like that back in the day.
Loved
it. I used to camp in my dad's yard when I was little. I had a tent that I used to set up outside and do camping right out in the yard.
I was 13 fishing the Atlantic Ocean, and filleting the fish back at the camp. I just acted like I was at my own house for 3 months. It was awesome.
Then me and my friends used to set up. We had I had like a 6-man tent back in the day, and we used to set it up outside my dad's house when I was staying at my dad's. Run an extension cord out there, just because you could be loud when you were outside.
Yeah.
You didn't have to be as quiet when you were in the house.
The camper was all right when it was just me staying there for them 3 months. And then, but if my mother and father were there, they would come down for a week. I just slept in the tent while they were there. Once they moved out and went home, I stayed there for 3 months. They came back, but they would always come down if I needed money. But I never really needed a lot of money. I was fishing all the time. That was my food. I would make tacos, fish everything. Lived off of crabs.
I mean, that's cool and everything, Bill, but I expect you to drag my, I want my mattress brought out there, my nice foam mattress. You got to bring everything with me.
That ain't camping. Fuck.
Oh, you never went camping with the servants when they bring everything out for you? Yeah, set up tea time and everything out there.
Fuck it up.
Gotta have your Posturepedic mattress. I mean, come on now.
Oh, I fucking loved it, man. I put my tripod up for my kettle, no, for the Dutch oven. Did my stews in it. Fucking loved it.
No, now if I was like out in like the ice cold, like the snow, and
I
was
couldn't
going on
camp.
like no, if I was going on like a camping excursion, like in the snow,
Mm-hmm.
I'd much rather be in an RV because
Yeah.
you'd be able to go out, kind of enjoy nature, but then you'd have somewhere nice and warm and comfortable to go into. You know, that I could understand, but yeah. I mean, if it's nice outside, I'd rather do a tent thing as well. But
Like Double Island Point, man. We used to camp there every year. Put the tent up for about 3 of us. Well, me and my girlfriend and her kids stayed in a separate tent. And man, you wake up in the morning, just get out of bed and go right to the ocean. It was fucking beautiful.
the Jim, he said, "Yeah, under the canvas, while the grizzlies claw their way in and eat you." There's something surreal about that, isn't there?
Well, that was one video of Bill's. The hey hun, while you're up, can you? Yeah, fuck that. My girlfriends never asked me to do shit. I would get up and do it, and they would make breakfast. They
I
didn't
thought
have
everybody had maids when they were younger.
I had a
that
nanny.
wasn't a normal thing, you know.
I had a live-in nanny for 5 years.
I never had none of that stuff.
Told you I was silver spoon fed. That's why I ran away. Yeah, a little chilly. Yeah, that's all right.
Cool cat. Apart from the women.
Apart from the woman. I got a 3-man tent. And that just fits me well because I can put the what's the name, the 3-burner inside and have a little table.
No, Bill
Hey. Hey, Len, how you doing?
What's up, Lynn? No, Bill goes all just like caveman style camping. He just goes out in a loincloth and a stick.
Yeah, right. Hey, Lynn, you want to come up on the panel? I'll send you a link in Messenger.
Which Lynn is that? Your Lynn or?
Yeah, mine, Lynn.
Okay.
Well, not mine, but you know what I mean. Fuck.
What's up, John? JRC.
Mr. JRC. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Lynn, I sent you a link in Messenger if you want to come up.
The thing is, Jules, no matter how much you tried to be quiet, trust me, them bears knew you were fucking there.
I was.
There's no way they didn't smell you.
That's why I ran away. Oh, I would like it though. I would like it though. Fuck, it would be awesome. Ocean City, New Jersey, and Wildwood. I used to go there for like a week and
All right, Jason.
Stay at some places. Me and Lynn went down to Wildwood a lot. Actually, I had a mama bear too. Oh, fuck that. No way.
Explains why the campfire and the tent didn't work last time. Cool cat. Thanks for the info.
So that's why Bill don't want a tent, because he don't want no Dutch ovens going on. You know what I'm saying? All right, Jason, take care of me. Thanks for coming in. Whoop, there goes my.
Is it me or do farts smell worse in the cold?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, and if you do it in the shower as well.
Yeah, what's that?
Never fart in the shower.
It smells worse. I don't know why.
I would be too, Jules. Fuck me, dude. Yes, I've been to Baltimore, Maryland. Yep.
I've got a 6-person tent with a large central area and 2 times 3-man areas either side.
Dude, you can camp in my backyard in the back paddock if you want. Just watch out for the kangaroos when you wake up.
Hashtag Florida life, right? Exactly.
Yep.
Goddamn mosquitoes will carry you away. Well, that's what people don't realize. Mosquitoes are actually attracted to carbon monoxide.
Mm.
That's what attracts them, is the carbon monoxide you put off on your body. Those little bastards. That's why when actually when you smoke, you'll tend to attract more of them.
Yeah, Lynn, if you're still there, I'll send a link in your messenger.
I would just bury my face in the pillow when he would fart.
I taint that bad. Oh my God, Bill. I taint that bad, motherfucker. Hit when you exhale.
Are you going to go, David, or what? Cousins.
Oh, Ocean City, New Jersey. It's a nice place down there.
I would. You need to get your ass out of the house anyway. No, the wife and kids are going.
Oh Lord, really? There you go. Yeah, get out, man. Do it. You're just like me, David. You fucking hermit. Trying to get sunset first. Come back. Legs on fire. Damn bug. Yeah, I fucking reckon.
Yeah, keep a can of bug off on you. That shit actually works really well for mosquitoes.
Yeah, we had
And
that
it helps
over
with the itching too. I've noticed,
Yeah,
like, if you're itching really bad, just spray it on you, and it will actually help with it.
Yeah, Ocean City, Maryland. Okay, yeah, that's a nice place too. Yeah, very nice place. I liked it in where was it? Newport News, Virginia. That was a nice place. Seeing all the ships and
Oh.
well, she looked at the link. Let's see if she comes in. Oh goddamn!
Newport News is ghetto now, Tim.
Is it? Fuck off! Really? God damn it!
Dish soap takes away the itch or bee stings. Dude, I fucking hate bee stings and wasps. That shit hurts.
Yeah, John, I got that this tattoo right here in Newport News. That one.
I had never been stung by a bee or a wasp. In a matter of a year, I got stung by one bee and two wasps.
Hey, there she is.
What's up,
Hey.
man?
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
what's up, y'all?
Not much.
Chilling out.
Very much.
Yeah,
I thought-
there.
Worst city in Virginia is Portsmouth. I never knew Newport News would turn ghetto though.
They did what?
They went ghetto. That's what John said in the chat. Newport News. You know where we went.
Yeah, yeah.
He said it went ghetto. Fuck it up.
Carbon, what's up, man?
Carbon KH, how you doing, buddy? David said, "Hey, Lynn, can you see the chat I'm posting?"
No, I can't see none of that. I'm on my
Just look.
phone right now.
Yeah, just look at the screen. See, I'm posting everyone. See, AZ drone dude. Hey, Lynn.
Actually,
no, I
she
can't
can't.
see. I don't even have my glasses on yet, Tim.
Oh, sorry.
I can't see anything.
Jesus. Well, you just wake up.
Well, I'm being honest.
Wow. Nice, Tim. I'm thinking of an octopus holding an anchor with tentacles. Yeah. Nice. Well, I got that one. It was the sword. Then I got the other one. I got a peace pipe. I got the peace pipe done in Jersey. Or no. Yeah.
Mm.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm doing good, Carbon. How about you?
How you doing, buddy? Carbon Cage. He's the
Okay.
youngin FPV flyer.
Ghost FPV, what's up?
16.
Ghost.
Up here,
How's
it's really
the weather,
nice.
Dom?
I don't know how it is. He's asking you a question, though. How's the weather, Dom?
It is gorgeous. You're gonna head out.
Fucking Mike.
What do you say?
Where are my
But what
glasses?
made you get the butterfly tramp stamp? Fuck you, bro. Fucker. I got no damn tramp stamp.
What's up,
What's
Bill?
up, Mancus? What's up, Bill? How you doing?
How many?
Oh,
Bill?
you want to
No, Uncle
crack?
Bill.
You want to slam, crack, and run? Yeah. All right, Dom, you have a good one, bro. You said you're leaving?
Yeah, I'm leaving in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down to the shops.
Okay.
The
Yep.
link is in my chat if anybody wants to come in.
Yeah, the link is only in Justin's.
Come
All
on
right,
up, Mike.
Dominic. We'll catch you later.
Yeah, okay.
See you, Dom.
Bye.
Take
Have a
care,
good
bro.
night.
Bye bye. I've got to head down to the shop. So anybody, I might be back if you're still on.
Yeah, most likely will be. You have a good one, Dom.
Yeah.
What time is it anyway? Fuck, it's only 10:30. Feels
Yeah.
later than that.
Uncle Bill, come on up. Come on up if you want. Links in the chat. What did he say?
Yeah, Pimp Dom's got to check up on his tricks. That's right.
Tim's on a sandwich. Doing some IKEA chasing. Oh my god.
He's actually on a 24-hour drive up to his mom's house
Yep, he is.
in Adelaide. Adelaide?
Oh,
Adelaide.
Matt?
Adelaide. Yeah, Matt's on a trip down to Adelaide.
Oh, okay.
In Australia, it's a 2 12-hour drives he's got to do to get to his mom for her 80th birthday, you said?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that would be a good drive. I drove down there before. It's pretty nice drive.
Just come over here, Max. I'll show you. This little man.
Little man. Just in case I meet someone who likes to blow money. Yeah, good on you. That's what I said when I was younger. I said I want to get a dollar bill on my cops.
Oh,
So
Lord.
all the women can blow my money. That was fun.
You're a little cheap there doing a $1 bill, though, ain't you?
Well, you know, you get more customers.
That's all it takes is $1 at a time.
Fucking Tim's offering up the dollar
Exactly.
menu.
Exactly, Lynn. See?
Like McDonald's with the dollar menu. Fucking
Yep.
hurts.
Do they even have one of those anymore?
Oh, it's like the $1.80 menu now or something like that.
$1.80, man. You fucking good. Really?
I don't know if
It's
they're still
the
a
new
dollar. I don't-
$2 menu.
Shit's so expensive, man. When I worked at McDonald's in Woodstown, New Jersey, I think a cheeseburger was like 70 cents.
Oh, well.
How much was it, Lynn? Like,
What?
Oh my god.
Cheeseburgers?
yeah, cheeseburgers were like
Cheeseburgers used to be, the hamburgers used to be like 49 cents, and the
Yeah.
cheeseburgers, I think, were like 59 cents.
yeah, exactly. Fucking did.
Yeah, that was back. Oh, I guess I'm showing my age.
No, we're not old. Shit, when I worked at that gas station, Hess, what was it?
What's up,
40
Drone
cents,
Kings?
50 cents a gallon? 50 cents a gallon?
The value menu.
No, I think it was like 60 cents, 64, 63, something like that.
Well, when was that? 89? 88?
It was in the early 80s,
Yeah, somewhere around there.
mid 80s, I think.
Yeah, I worked there for a good 2 years.
I remember when we used to be able to fill up on like,
Ah,
$5,
$5.
$6 in your pocket.
You remember filling up my Camaro for $5?
Mm.
Or no, the Firebird. The Firebird, it was $5 to fill it up.
I don't remember it being that cheap, Bill, but that was a little bit before my time.
Yeah.
I remember when they first came out with the $1 cheeseburgers. Oh my god, dude! My dad went to the to McDonald's and they got like fucking $100 worth of them for the shop one
Yep.
day.
I remember that though. What Bill said. I
They
remember
were
that.
having some kind of deal or something. I think you get them for like 50 cents or something.
Yeah. Yeah, cheeseburgers. What we used to do, I used to just bring home everything at the closing of the night that was still left in the grill. I used to put it all in the bag and bring it back home, and my mom and me used to eat it. Lynn used to eat it.
What did I eat?
No, I wasn't with you when I was working at McDonald's.
I remember when $5 could get you a decent amount. You get a couple double cheeseburgers, a fry, and a drink.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
you used to be able to get a double cheeseburger, a small fry, a milkshake, and an apple pie.
Yeah. The best place in Woodstown to eat was at Gus's Pizzeria. The best cheesesteak. Well, Pat's Pizzeria in what's the name? That was the best fucking place to eat. But Gus's was pretty good.
Hey, watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh,